Oh man, what up guys? This is going to be my raw thoughts. I just want to let you know it's 3:30 in the morning. That's why I look like hell. I just feel like hell. Kind of got a little bit of indigestion tonight. Like y'all really needed to know that, but anyway. Yeah, this is the old SummerSlam clips from last year. And yes, it's the John Cena one. I don't know why, it's just the one I pulled out of the cabinet. I got all 5 of those and all 5 of the ones from this year as well. Like that makes my penis any bigger than yours, but anyway. I love how people come on here and they just like, I got the new DVD and I got it before anybody else could and had to put my video review up. Fuck you. Good lord. But I am going to have a bit of a movie review up here in a few minutes. Yeah, Raw is over with. And I'm just going to cut straight to the chase on this one. The Nexus bit with John Cena. At least we didn't get Juan Cena. You know, I would hate to have seen Juan Cena. Even though there is a picture of Juan Cena. Let me cut the glare down on my glasses here. There is a picture of Juan Cena on the... People often ask me why I use a remote to control my computer monitor. That's because my computer monitor actually doubles as my TV. Yeah, 32 inches of pure goodness. But, yeah, so we got Juan Cena. And, he may or may not be coming. We don't know yet. I hope not. Basically what WWE should have done was that, you know, I'm going to pose a few things on this. They should have taken him off TV for at least until the Rumble and had him, you know, come back at the Rumble or even be a surprise entrant in the Chamber match or something along those lines. But no, instead you do this. Oh, you insult our intelligence yet again, WWE. Yet again. Sorry, like I said, indigestion sucks. And drinking cola is like helping me. But anyway, you don't need to know about that. So they have, you know, Cena do the whole bit. I bought a ticket. And he had 5 tickets in his hand. I wonder why. Anyway. And he stands there, which you're not allowed to do at events. I never saw him sitting down. And he's standing there cheering like a total complete fucking mark. And he hops the guardrail, puts somebody through a table, blah, blah, blah. And before that, he hit somebody else in the back. I'm not going to really go into details because you've watched it by now if you're watching to hear my thoughts on the show. You know, who am I to tell you do or do not watch this? But if I had to watch this show over again, I wouldn't. I really wouldn't. Unless you can just take the CM Punk audio commentary track and just play that. Because that was great. But anyway, more on Punk in a minute. He goes back into the back and, you know, Nexus corners him out in the parking lot and the rest of the superstars jump in and blah, blah, blah. The same shit we've seen for the last 6 months, it seems like. They should have taken the guy off TV. And I know the reports out there, you got people like Mike Johnson and you got people like a Dave Meltzer and you got people out there, you know, just... They can't take him off of TV because his merchandise sales will slip and the ratings will slip. Oh well. Are you really that tunnel vision to the point where you think that John Cena is the only WWE superstar that people watch the show for? You know, and merchandise. I get so sick and damn tired of hearing about merchandise this and merchandise that. I like the new Nexus t-shirt, but sorry, I didn't buy one when I was in Richmond. I don't have the money. I don't have $25 to plunk down on a goddamn t-shirt. I'm sorry, I just don't. lower your merchandise prices and you might be doing better off, and you wouldn't have to worry about, oh, we got to sell as many of those purple t-shirts as we can. And people, WWE gives away their own storylines. You knew he wasn't going to be taken off TV because they just had a DVD come out. Which is why I could not understand with Chris Jericho why they wait until he's leaving to put a DVD out on the guy. It just doesn't make any sense. You give the guy a new t-shirt right before you put him in Nexus. So, oh, you realize, we messed up. We can't have him put on the Nexus shirt because of the fact that we gotta have him out there hawking that purple piece of crap every week. It makes no sense. Use your brains. Have your creative team talk to your sales and marketing and merchandise team and act like you're in the same company. Use your brain. It's smart business. You don't get right, because I can tell you without a shadow of a doubt, and if anybody wants to combat with me, they're fucking lying. If John Cena had not had that purple t-shirt come out, he would have turned heel by now. If he didn't have that DVD come out, he probably would have turned heel by now. Merchandise is not the end-all be-all for your company. I'm sorry, it's just not. If you make it more interesting, maybe somebody other than the die-hard fans like myself, other than, people other than the girl that I put at the beginning of this video, people other than the 25 to 40-year-old women who swoon over John Cena, maybe you'll get, people like, my friend John, who really doesn't watch wrestling all that much anymore. Maybe you'll get him back. Maybe you'll get those people who are off watching your football, maybe you'll get them back. Make it real. You can still have it PG. I'm not disputing the ratings anymore because it just doesn't really do any good. But, and then, you fast forward, you had a shocking thing happen last week. It was a great ending to Raw last week. Miz comes in, cashes the Money in the Bank, he lifts the title, blah, 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 we go to credits. And this week, Orton was injured. Orton's got something wrong with his knee. He referenced the knee on his Twitter page, so I was kind of maybe expecting, he could have still came out there and cut a promo. He could have still came out there and cut a promo. But no. Since it's Jerry Lawler's birthday, why don't we put him in a tables, ladders, and chair match against... What the hell are you thinking? Let's see. The Miz just won the WWE title. He doesn't have his grand celebration like for the first half of the show, or for the first half hour of the show, we're sitting there going, gee, we're going to have confetti and pyro, the Miz is the champion, it's going to be a great scene. Nah, doesn't happen. It just did not make any sense. It just, logic train. I mean, come on. That train has just passed the writing team by. So Lawler gets pissed off at him because he starts talking about the legends. And then Cole gets pissed off at King. Punk is sitting there in the middle just watching them have this pissing match. And I gotta love the Colt Cabana t-shirt on CM Punk. Notice that he had it flashed a little bit at the beginning of the show, but it quickly had that blazer over it, boy. And especially after Ring of Honor's stupid enough to put it on their Facebook page. Do you really think WWE doesn't monitor what you put out there? Hello? But anyway, more about Punk in a minute. So they, Cole and King have their pissing match, and then we get the shit from the general manager saying, okay, you're going to fight him in a TLC match. And then they have their match, and the match to me the match itself was good. I will admit that. Jerry the King Lawler can still go. Lawler can still tell a story. I will just gladly admit that for people like Wade Needham out there. Hi, Wade. I don't have anything against Wade, but I mean, it's just like, you know, he says that, oh, Lawler could still go and all this and that. And I'm just like, you know what? Does it really matter if a guy like Jerry Lawler could still go or not? Does it really matter at the end of the day? Jerry Lawler, a guy you probably only see wrestle on TV once a year. It don't mean shit to me. If Orton had not been injured, he would have been there tonight. And that would have never happened. But it's not to say that you wouldn't have gotten the whole same old boring ass promo every time something like this happens. I want my rematch. Oh, you're not gonna get it tonight. You're gonna get it at the pay-per-view. And then I'm gonna have my protege attack you because you're hurt. And then we're gonna spend the next 3 or 4 weeks going back and forth having yet another pissing match. Boring! Tonight, boring! Did you actually think for a minute Lawler was going to win that belt? And Michael Cole, oh, you're a superstar, you ain't a wrestler. Fuck you! You're in the professional wrestling business, you asshole. Sorry about my language, but that dude pisses me off. And then, you know, you have just him going up and jerking Lawler's leg down, and just the best part of the night was when Cole got punched in the face. The second best part of the night was CM Punk's commentary. Sheamus is your new King of the Ring. Okay. And la-ti-da. What does he get for that? What do you get for being King of the Ring? What's the point of winning that tournament? Oh, because the elevate. No, Sheamus has already been champion. Sheamus is already elevated. Why does he? What does it? I could see it if they said, okay, the winner of the King of the Ring match gets a title shot at the Royal Rumble. But what good is it besides a conduit for Triple H to return? What good does that tournament do? And, I mean, really, if you're going to do a 3... I think it's because they figured, oh, well, we do a 3-hour Raw, we can use this extra hour to build a return storyline for Triple H. And then they got another 3-hour Raw in 2 weeks with the Slammies. Another pointless, you know... I don't know, I can't really say it's not pointless. But I don't get it. So, I mean, you know, you could have done that. There's better ways, you know. You could have. I know why they did it, and I like why they did it, but it's just at the same time, did you really, you know, you could have brought back the King of the Ring pay-per-view, had Sheamus win, and then H return at the pay-per-view. Or return the next night on Raw. But everybody now knows that he's coming back. You're going to have the King of the Ring versus the King of Kings. And it's just not really going to... So? Honestly, so? It's Triple H. You've seen... You know, come on. Boring. I mean, and just, you know, the whole getting back to the Miz deal. You had the Miz do this match. At the end of this match, does he look any stronger because he beat up a 50-year-old man with a bad facelift? No. Where do you go next week? No. I mean, it's just like, it's, you know, you could take this episode of Raw, cut it out of WWE history, and it would be fine. It would be like nothing ever happened. It would be like perfectly okay. Here's what they're going to do, folks. They're going to sweep this right under the rug. Cole and King are going to have like a little pissing match next week, War of the Words, and that's it. You're going to have Orton come out and cut the bullshit promo next week instead of this week. We're saved. It's like they're sitting there shitting themselves because they're like, oh my God, we can't do that this week and we have to kill another week before the pay-per-view. So rather than be creative, we'll just do this shit. They panicked. That's all it was. Orton's injured. We can't do the same stuff we normally do. And oh my Lord, we realized it's Jerry Lawler's birthday, so let's give him a birthday present. That's what happened. I want to hear your thoughts on tonight's Raw. Leave a comment, subscribe. I want to hear your thoughts on this 3-hour version of Monday Night Raw. That's enough for me this week, guys. I'm done ranting. I like the fact that Miz is the champion, but golly, tonight he's floating. Tonight proves it. Tonight just proves that they don't know what to do with the guy as champion. I'm dreading next week. Really, I am. I'm willing to put money on what's going to happen next week. So, Miz, you came out there and beat a 50-year-old man. Why not give me my rematch? Save us, CM Punk. That's all I can say. Oh, I'll see you next video, guys. Bye.